City boy, city boy.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's your boy, Nate the Great, back with another video. And you know we gotta go ahead and do a Monday Night Raw on Netflix review, baby. Alright, let's go ahead and get into it, man. Y'all know how we do it over here, segment by segment. And let's fucking, oh man, yeah, this show kind of sucked, dog. All right, let's, so we start off with, some superstar walkouts, you know what I'm saying? They're doing this shit every week now where they're showing, who's going to be in the matches upcoming, who's going to be cutting promos and whatnot. They're all walking into the arena. Whatever. We move on. We get a little Royal Rumble recap. See everything that happened the night previous, okay? And then Jey Uso, he gets his promo. All right. Jey Uso comes out. All right. Jey Uso comes out. This motherfucker yeets for like 5-10 minutes, bruh. Damn near 10 minutes of yeeting. Even got an encore yeet. All right. Because when he was done yeeting, the crowd's chanting, "One more time, one more time, one more time." So Jey Uso tells production, he's like talking through the camera. He's like, "Hey, just run it back one more time. Run it back one more time." So they play, they play it again, and he gets up, he eats again for another chorus. And then after he's done doing that, he then stands around for about 5 minutes. All right. Just standing around, emotional, can't get words out, crowd's going crazy, all right? And he starts to say something, all right? He starts to say something. I'm trying to remember exactly what he said. He was basically saying that, he has been doing it for about 15 years, what else he say? That he was, going through with the bloodline thing, and that was a good chapter in his career, but the whole time he was afraid of being a singles guy, afraid to step out on his own. And now that he's finally here, he's ready, he finally has it, and he's ready to go. And then Gunther comes out, he interrupts, right? He says that Jey isn't worthy of facing, all right? Basically says that beating Jey, it really adds nothing more to his legacy, right? As if he's building a legacy right now. You feel me? He said that Cena, Punk, or Roman would have been more worthy to fight. Says that if Jey chooses him, because remember, whoever wins the Royal Rumble, they get to choose who they face, right? Jey already said that he chose Gunther. Like, he said it last night, but now we're going to go through this whole convoluted thing where, okay, he's going to go to SmackDown as well and talk to Cody Rhodes, see if he wants to get that title or whatever. And then he'll come back and make his decision. But we already know. He already said that he's going to go after the World Heavyweight Championship. So I don't even see what we're doing here. But whatever. All right. So Gunther says that if he chooses Jey, or if Jey chooses him, then every week from, now until WrestleMania will be a living hell for him. So yeah, Jey says he's going to go ahead, talk to Cody on SmackDown. He said that he's going to go in, main event Jey Uso. He's going to go into WrestleMania, main event Jey Uso, and the winner of the 2025 Royal Rumble, and he's going to walk out a champ. All right, now, by this point, we're 25 minutes in. All right. I know, that's crazy, right? But by this point, we're about 25 minutes in, and nothing consequential has happened. This is just straight up and down bad TV, bro. Straight up and down bad TV. I'm glad Jey Uso won, you know what I'm saying, as far as, for his, specific legacy or whatever the case might be. I've been a fan of Jey Uso and, the Usos ever since they came out, when they were just a couple of bland Samoans doing the haka, in their entrance, right? I've always fucked with the Usos. I always loved their moveset and stuff like that. But this right here, this right here is why I was worried about Jey Uso winning, okay? Because Jey Uso he can't cut a promo that gets me to care about him, man. He can't. He just can't. It's all yeets, okay? He's just way too emotional for this shit, all right? Like, it's not good television to have a grown man standing around for 5, 6, 7 minutes before even speaking a word, you know what I'm saying? Because he's too choked up because, you know, he got a spot on a TV show, bro. You know what I'm saying? A lot of these guys need to remember that they're like, this shit is not real, dog. This is a TV show, man. You are an actor, bro. You have a job to do, and doing that job is the most important thing, all right? Not going out there and, you know, crying. If you got to cry before you come out. You know what I'm saying? Cry before you come out. Cry when you're at home. Cry when you're at, you know what I'm saying, at your party with your friends and all that shit when you're celebrating the win, you know. But don't cry in front of the camera, bro. Please don't. This, like I said, it just makes for bad TV. So, whatever, man. We move on. John Cena, they show his Elimination Chamber announcement, right? He basically says that, you know, hey, man, I'm looking out for me now. You feel me? I've done a lot for this business, 23 years in the game. You feel me? So, I will be at Royal Rumble, or not Royal Rumble. I will be at the Elimination Chamber next month. Okay. I'm heading off to Budapest for now. I'll be shooting a movie, but when I get back, I will be at the Elimination Chamber, and I will, all right, walk into WrestleMania and I'll become the 17th time world champion. And I'm not doing it for me. I'm doing it for the guy who wins 18, so that way I get to shake his hand. I thought that was cool, but at the same time, I'm like, I don't get this. You know what I'm saying? Like, I get John Cena, right? You know, yeah, you deserve it. You've been here 23 years or whatever, right? If anybody deserves that 17th world title, all right? If anybody deserves to break Ric Flair's record, it's absolutely John Cena. Okay, let's not make any bones about it. Let's not get it twisted. You feel me? John Cena deserves that 17th world championship. All right, but this is not this isn't the way that I would book it, man. This is not the way that I get it. I'm not the head writer, but shit, this is just simply not the way I would do it, man. I would have John Cena going out there and whipping on motherfuckers. Okay, John Cena needs to go out there and lay the smacketh down on a couple of motherfuckers. He's put enough people over. All right. Put Solo Sikoa over, put Austin Theory over. He's been putting motherfuckers over. He put Roman Reigns over. You know what I'm saying? Everybody that he's put over the last couple of years, over the last 5-6 years that he's, you know what I'm saying, been a part-timer, right? Everybody that he's put over, now is the time where he comes back and he starts laying the smacketh down on just everybody. But now he's not going to be back for a month, you know what I'm saying? And that's going to be that. And I just really don't like how this whole thing is playing out for his quote-unquote farewell tour. So, yeah, he doesn't have to qualify, but he already qualified. You feel what I'm saying? Next up, we get Penta versus Ludwig. Ludwig actually cut a promo basically saying, like, hey, man, I don't understand. You know, he basically saying what I say, you know. Penta is the flavor of the month. You know what I'm saying? He's coming out here. Everybody loves him. Right, he's getting all these, he's getting the special intro, he's getting all the pyro, he's getting all the fanfare, all this shit, and all the stuff that Ludwig should be getting, right? That's what he says, right? Called him a peasant and all that shit, okay? But, you know, they didn't show the end of the promo that he was cutting, because they, like, cut away to, like, a Topps advertisement promo type shit that they were doing. Bullshit, but whatever. Production sucks on Netflix. I don't even, this match was a 50-50. This match, another 50-50 match. All right. Really, this was a 60-40 match, really, because Penta got most of the offense in. All right. But Penta ends up going over. All right. At the end of the match, he's about to cut a promo, but he gets interrupted because Pete Dunne ends up starting to walk out. Right. And then Ludwig attacks him from behind. No diddy. And, he starts whooping his ass from behind. And, he walks away with Pete Dunne. And that was that. Now, once again, what does this do for Penta? You have him he had a good match against Chad Gable. I won't say that it was a bad match. I don't think it was the right match to have, especially at this junction if you're trying to get Penta over. You know what I'm saying? He had but whatever, right? It was a decent match. So he goes 50-50 with Chad Gable. And then he goes 50-50 with Pete Dunne. All right? Then he gets his ass whooped the majority of this match, but he still goes over on Ludwig. And his move, this big move of this arm breaker or whatever that they're trying to get over, still, it does nothing. You know what I'm saying? Nobody's walking around in a sling. Nobody's fucked up the next week. Nobody's nothing. You know what I'm saying? What does this do for Penta? Where is Penta going in this? You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't see how they're expecting anybody to get over on this. At this point, Penta is just another person on the roster because he can barely go over Ludwig, and Ludwig is a complete jobber. Pete Dunne is a complete jobber. Chad Gable is a complete jobber. I like Chad Gable, but Chad Gable doesn't win matches. Everybody goes over Chad Gable. Everybody goes over Pete Dunne. Everybody goes over Ludwig. So what do these matches do, especially when he's going 50-50? If he's going to be in these kinds of matches with this caliber of wrestler, this caliber of jobber, right, then he needs to be going the fuck over. He needs to be whooping ass and taking names and going the fuck home. But no, another 50-50 match, time wasting bullshit is what I call it. All right. We get a Judgment Day backstage segment after this, right? Because they show JD McDonough when he fucking almost killed him damn self. Doing that moonsault onto the fucking announce table, smacking the back of his head and shit. He'll be out for a while. Of course, like a fucking course, right? But they're trying to put over the fact that, you know what I'm saying, he kept going in his match and this, that, and the other. And really, what should have happened is the match should have been stopped immediately, because anything could have happened. You know what I'm saying? He already could have killed himself by actually doing the spot, but further just going through the whole entire match, it was just very dangerous. But they're trying to put that over as if it was something heroic, something courageous, and I'm just not fucking with it at all, in the slightest. All right, but Finn says that, everything's falling apart while he was gone. You know what I'm saying? He leaves for a couple weeks, and they almost fuck everything up. JD's gone, this, that, and the other, and he's upset, and rightfully so. In kayfabe, right? But he's cool because Dom ended up getting him an elimination chamber qualifier match. I forget who he's going up against. Doesn't matter. All right. But yeah, he got him into an elimination chamber qualifier match, and Liv basically said, "Hey, we're going to listen to you from now on." So the Judgment Day is now under Finn Balor's leadership. So we'll see where that goes. Next up, we get Charlotte Flair cutting a promo, and hey, man, it was the wrong move. It was the wrong fucking move. And even if it was the right move, the way that they're going about it, it's the wrong way to go about it. Because they're trying to bring Charlotte Flair back as a fucking babyface, basically, right? She's cutting a promo talking about how much she loves the fans, how much she missed the fans. You know what I'm saying? While she's getting booed out of the building. She's like, you can boo me all you want, but I love you guys and I missed you guys. This is what I want to do. This is my passion. This, that, and the other. Right? Says she fought hard to get back and that she's the greatest WWE superstar of all time. Okay? That's what she says. Rhea Ripley comes out, interrupts her. All right? Rhea Ripley, she wants Charlotte. She wants Charlotte, okay? Because, Charlotte beat her before. And then she beat Charlotte at, was it this last WrestleMania? I'm trying to remember if it was, I'm pretty sure it was this last WrestleMania that I'm trying to remember exactly when it was. I think it was either this last WrestleMania that she won, or it was the WrestleMania before that. Honestly, who gives a shit? But yeah, so basically they're 1-1, and that's why Rhea Ripley wants her, because, they need to make it 2-1, or, somebody needs to go over with the tiebreaker. And Charlotte's like, hey, I ain't even, I ain't even really think that, you might have not even been my first choice. I'm still going to go to NXT tomorrow, see what Julie is talking about, see if I get inspired by that match. I'm going to go over to SmackDown, talk to Tiffany, see if I get inspired by that match. And then I'll let you know what's up. But Rhea Ripley wants her bad. She wants her bad, okay? She's talking about, oh, I respect you, because we got to get some respect in there. You know what I'm saying? This is the Triple H era, y'all. So somebody has to say, I respect you. You know what I'm saying? In some shape or form. Okay. And Rhea Ripley is like, I'm going to make you respect me as much as I respect you. So choose me so I can beat the respect into you. And this is just childish, dog. Like, there's nothing else that y'all can go with, That's it. This is the storyline. You beat me, I beat you. So let's go. Like, this is the storyline we're going with. This isn't a story, bro. This isn't a story. This is just straight up wrestling. All right. I wrestled you. We wrestled each other. Let's wrestle again. Like, that's not a storyline, bro. This is what I'm talking about when I say Triple H he has no creative pen, dog. This is what you have. They don't have nothing. Rhea Ripley's not calling her a wench for getting divorced or whatever the fuck. She's not bringing that up. She's not bringing up how fucking long she's been gone. She's not bringing up, I don't know, how she's some over promoted Nepo baby who doesn't deserve any of the shit that she's gotten. She's not bringing any of that up. You know what I'm saying? Like, bring up something that actually means something to some people, something that people can actually relate to. I can't relate to, oh, I wrestled you before, you wrestled me before, I won, you won, let's go again. I can't relate to that, and neither can, the casual fan, not the casual audience. That's why Netflix is losing or not Netflix in specific, but Raw on Netflix is losing, half of its global audience in fucking 3 weeks, because people can't relate to this shit, dog. So that was that promo. We move on. Sami Zayn is backstage. He's cutting an interview with Jackie Redmond. I forget what the fuck he's saying. She basically was saying, it was a rough weekend, getting eliminated by Jey, this, that, and the other. And Sami Zayn sees Jey, so he's like, hold on, we'll have to get back to this interview some other time. I got to go talk to somebody, right? The somebody is Jey. And, Jey, he starts to apologize. He's like, look, man, you know what I'm saying? I ain't even mean to get you. I was going for somebody else, you know what I'm saying? But you were just, in the way, this, that, and like, apologizing for being victorious. That's what we do now. All right. But Sami Zayn, he cuts him off. He's like, hey, man, what the fuck are you talking about, man? Congratulations. Like, you did that shit. I'm not mad at you for going over. Like, you did what you had to do, and you won. Like, you know what I mean? You won. You got that shit. So, buck up. Like, what the fuck you talking about? You know what I'm saying? And Jay's like, all right, cool, say less, He's like, yeah, just, and Sami Zayn basically tells him to take it all home. Just take it home. And then Jey ends up walking off after they hug and kiss and all that shit. You know what I'm saying? Then Karrion Kross is there. Karrion Kross is backstage, and he goes ahead and confronts Sami Zayn. He's like, look, man, how does it feel knowing that everybody else is living out your dreams? That was kind of funny to me, you know what I'm saying? But I mean, seriously, with this, I don't understand what they're doing with Karrion Kross. Like what is Karrion Kross's gimmick? Matter of fact, not only what is Karrion Kross's gimmick, where's the rest of the Final Testament? They haven't been on TV in weeks now. Like, I ain't seen the Authors of Pain in a minute now. I ain't seen, like, I know Paul Ellering. I think he got hurt or something. I'm pretty sure, right? I'm pretty sure they the Wyatt Six like put him out of commission for a little bit. But what about AOP? Them niggas been gone for a minute now. Now Karrion Kross is just backstage, just stalking people. Like, what the fuck? What the fuck is going on, man? But anyways, we move on. All right. Sami Zayn, he basically ended off that segment by saying, I don't want to see you back here again. Otherwise, we're going to have some real big issues, this, that, and the other. Whatever. All right. We move on. New Day's cutting a promo in the ring, basically saying that Kofi Kingston is synonymous with the Royal Rumble. that it's crazy that they didn't get invited to the Royal Rumble. I think that's crazy too. They had both their champions, fucking Shinsuke and Braun Breaker, in there, but they didn't have, like, instead of doing that, they couldn't have had the New Day in there, like, and have Braun Breaker and Shinsuke actually have a match with somebody else. But whatever. Yeah, they're just getting heat from the crowd, basically saying they can't wait to leave Cleveland, like Myles Garrett. Myles Garrett is in the NBA, and he was a part of the Cleveland Cavaliers, and he wants out. Whatever. Okay, we move on. Okay, Rhea Ripley and Iyo Sky, they're backstage. Iyo, links up. She's looking at Rhea, basically says, I'll most likely see you at WrestleMania. I hope not. I don't want to see that match at all. All right, that's a Raw match if I ever saw one. But she's basically like, yeah, I'll see you at WrestleMania. Because she's about to go into a match later tonight with Liv Morgan to qualify for the Elimination Chamber. So Iyo starts to walk away. She's walking down the hall. And then Liv Morgan comes out of nowhere, attacks her, starts whooping her ass, like just laying the smacketh down on her ass, like whooping her ass all up against the crate. And then Rhea Ripley, she runs up and, she comes in for the save. Liv runs away. Rhea starts to kind of help Iyo, and then Raquel comes out of nowhere and shoulder tackles her. So Rhea goes flying over the top of the crates and shit like that. And then that was that. Okay, next up, we get the New Day versus Rey Mysterio and Dragon Lee. I guess, I forget Dragon Lee is in LWO, so versus the LWO, basically. Another 50-50 match, you know what I'm saying? New Day, they're doing their thing. Rey Mysterio, he's doing his thing. It's always good to see Rey Mysterio in a match, but I'm not excited for this at all because there's no real storyline here, dog. Anyways, Logan Paul ends up coming out during this match, and the New Day end up winning by Logan Paul pretty much causing a distraction. He like Ray's about to jump back into the ring because he could get the victory at this point, right? But while the referee is distracted, Logan Paul pulls him off of the ring apron, and Rey Mysterio, he falls to the floor hard. Then Logan Paul throws him into the ring. Kofi hits the Trouble in Paradise. 1, 2, 3. That's the match. All right. So Rey Mysterio is going to lose twice in a row if you didn't know, because there's going to be a match next week with Rey Mysterio and Logan Paul. So Rey Mysterio has to lose twice in a row. All right. And he lost the other week too. So just making Rey Mysterio look extra bad. Let's see here. What was up next after that? After that, we get a Roman Reigns, kind of like a recap of what happened to him when he got double stomped by Seth. They say that he's going to be out for a little while. They have no medical update as of right now. He's just going to be out for a little while. That's what they say. All right. Next up, we get CM Punk in an interview with Jackie Redmond, getting a lot of interviews. she interviewing every fucking body. She gets an interview with CM Punk. CM Punk just basically says that, he's going to have to enter, it sucks that he lost the Royal Rumble or whatever, but he's going to, win the Elimination Chamber because he's won it before. So everybody else is, a step below him when it comes to that. And sorry to any Sami Zayn fans out there, all two of you. That's not what he said, but that's what I'm saying. He said sorry to any of the Sami Zayn fans out there. But he's just not going to, this is not going to be his night. You know what I mean? It's not going to be his night. He's not on my level, right? Next up, we get Liv Morgan versus Iyo Sky. All right. And Iyo Sky, she's like barely selling anything that happened to her earlier. Like she sold it while she was walking into the gorilla area and walking, but when the actual match started, there was absolutely no selling of what happened earlier. So there was that. Another 50-50 booked match, 15 or so minutes, damn near. And the match ends when Rhea Ripley comes out. All right. She beats the shit out of Raquel. All right. Beats the fuck out of Raquel. And then Liv Morgan grabs Rhea Ripley by the hair, starts, wailing on her head, and then Rhea Ripley pretty much smacks her, and then that gets the DQ. So the whole match, really, the match should have been thrown out, But, you know, that gets the DQ, so Liv Morgan wins by default, and she qualified for the Elimination Chamber. Stupid, dumb booking decision, retarded booking decision. Just have somebody go over clean. If, like, just, or actually have a DQ situation, right? Instead of having Liv, you know, fucking start the confrontation, and then she also wins the match. Like, it's just stupid, dumb decision. Next up, we get the War Raiders. They're in an interview as well. Just all the interviews tonight. With, I think it was Jackie Redmond again, too. They're interviewing, talking about how JD McDonough is, you know, they got a whole new level of respect for JD McDonough, you know, going through, nobody knows what it's like the War Raiders to go out there injured and keep on going, this, that, and the other. Really big upping this shit. Like it wasn't an absolute mistake to keep him out there wrestling, but whatever, you know, they're big up in the shit. And then they get interrupted by American Made. Chad Gable's like, hey man, how y'all gonna injure JD and then come out here, you know what I'm saying, resting on your laurels? Y'all look pathetic right now. You know, he calls everybody pathetic. He basically says that they're not tag team championship material, but the Creed brothers are, so they'll be laying the smacketh down on their asses pretty soon here, and that's that. And then Chad Gable basically tells the rest of American Made, he says, I'll be gone for a little while. I gotta leave now so I can go and learn the dark arts of luchador, right? Learn the luchador dark arts. And by the time he's back, he wants to see Ivy now with the Intercontinental Championship, and he wants to see the Creed brothers with the tag team championships. And what I'm asking in this moment is, what the fuck are you going to have when you like, what the fuck is Chad Gable going to be doing when he comes back? Is he going for some championship gold too? Like, what the fuck? Like, what are we doing here? What Chad Gable is just a perennial loser. He has to get all these people behind him whatever. So we move on. All right. Adam Pearce, he's backstage getting interviewed, right, by Jackie Redmond again, and he basically says that you know, the transfer portal ended, but before the transfer portal ended, he was able to secure one last superstar, and he went ahead and secured AJ Styles. So AJ Styles will be on Raw. All right. Braun Breaker walks in, basically says, hey man, what the fuck is going on? I haven't gotten any matches over the last couple of weeks. This shit sucks. Can we go and talk business? This, that, and the other. All right. So that's the end of that one. And then Seth Rollins comes out. He cuts a promo, says that he's happy and that he's proud of Jey Uso, talking about how much he respects Jey Uso, you know, ass kissing as usual. He says he's happy that CM Punk got eliminated by Logan Paul and that his WrestleMania future is in the air right now. He says that he's happy that Roman Reigns lost as well. And then he talks about himself, how he's not happy, how it stings, right, that he lost that at the Royal Rumble. That's which is the whole time I'm like, you know, while he's talking about how he's happy that CM Punk lost, he's happy that Roman lost. Like, motherfucker, you lost too. Like, all three of you are losers at this point, bro. Like, let's keep it a buck here. You're all losers right now. But yeah, he says it sucks that he lost at the Royal Rumble, but you know, there's many pathways to get to WrestleMania, and his pathway is going to be through the Elimination Chamber. And then he invites out Sami Zayn, basically gives Sami Zayn a pep talk saying, hey, man, CM Punk sucks. He said that you weren't on his level, you know, so you can't let him, you know, talk to you like that. You can't let him do you like that, you know, little bro you like that. So what are you going to do about it? You're going to whoop his ass tonight, and, you know, I'm going to see you in the Elimination Chamber, right? Then CM Punk comes out. They almost get into a brawl, but, you know, security is there to break them up before they can do anything, and the security guides CM Punk to the ring, this, that, and the other, and guides Seth Rollins out of the arena, basically into the backstage area. And then next up, for the main event of the evening, yes, ladies and gentlemen, we are at the main event. Yes, 80% of tonight was interviews. Okay. We get Sami Zayn versus CM Punk in their qualifying match for the Elimination Chamber. All right. Now, this was another 50-50 booked match. All right. Decent enough, I guess. You know what I mean? The way that the match ends is Sami Zayn is going for a haluva kick. CM Punk gets out of the way, reverses it into a GTS, hits that shit. Bam, 1, 2, 3. After the match, they show a little bit of respect. And then KO, he attacks Sami Zayn from behind. No Diddy. Whoops his ass a little bit. Kevin Owens, he's like showing that he's battered. He has like a black eye. He's walking with a limp. And, he's laying the smack down on Sami Zayn, laying his ass out. And then he hits him with a package pile driver. And there we go. That's that. That is, that was the show, ladies and gentlemen. Now, this is what I will say. Before I critique this part of the show, what I will say is I actually liked this ending. If it was anybody else, really, and this is how the show was going off the air, I'd be very excited. I'd be like, damn, that's how you end a fucking show. You know what I'm saying? You don't end it off with the match ending and then you just go into black. You end it off with somebody getting their ass whooped, and now we have to show up on Saturday, or not Saturday. Now we have to show up on Friday. Now we have to show up next Monday so we can see the fallout of what just happened. But the fact that it's KO versus Sami Zayn yet again, when we've seen this shit, I don't even know how many times over the last 80,000 times over the last 10 years. We've seen this match multiple times. They've turned on each other multiple times. And now here we go again. And Michael Cole out there being the dummy, talking about, well, why is he attacking Sami Zayn? We know why he's attacking Sami Zayn. Because Sami Zayn didn't help him out in the match, okay? That was the whole point. We all know why he's attacking Sami Zayn at this point. Because he came out during his match, showed his face for no goddamn reason, and then just didn't do shit about it. He just left. You know what I'm saying? Like he came out, gave them both pep talks, and just stood around until the end of the match. Watched Cody Rhodes go up the ladder. Watched his WrestleMania dreams go right down the shitter because, I mean, KO said that if Sami Zayn helped him win, then he would help Sami Zayn win the Royal Rumble. That's what he said. All right. So since you watched us, our WrestleMania dreams go down the shitter. All right. I'm gonna push you in the shitter. That's what happened there. All right. So, like I said, any other occasion where something like this would happen, I'd be highly excited. But all we got tonight were rematches, rehashes. You know what I'm saying? A couple of qualifying matches, and majority of the night was just interviews, bro. Like, what the fuck is this, bro? Majority of the night is interviews. All right, interviews, cutting promos about wrestling. Nothing personal is going on, man. Nothing to sink my teeth into. And we saw Jey twice tonight. Jey didn't wrestle tonight. You know what I'm saying? And when he was out there, he didn't even cut a good promo, man. He's out there yeeting for 15 fucking minutes, then says 3 words, gets interrupted by Gunther, and Gunther cuts the same promo that he cut on Jey 3 weeks ago. It's the same fucking promo, just a little bit different now, because now it's going to be the WrestleMania thing instead of the Saturday Night Main Event thing. It's the same shit that we're seeing week after week after week after week, and nothing, all right, that they're actually putting in front of us is actual storylines. It's all wrestling. That's it. It's all wrestling. The promos are wrestling. The matches, wrestling. Nothing personal is happening. Nothing that the audience could actually relate to is happening. We're going in there. These people are almost killing themselves doing all these crazy ass moves. Iyo Sky damn near killed herself doing a moonsault off the shit. Thank God they didn't do it towards the announce table. But damn, bro, like how many motherfucking moonsault springboards do we need to see? We seen them. We seen it. All the spots we got tonight, we seen it. What's Penta? What's up next for Penta? A triple threat match with Pete Dunne and Ludwig? What's up? Like, are you serious right now? Like, what are we getting right now, man? Tonight's show, it was very disappointing, man. Like, I already knew it was gonna be shit because the Royal Rumble was shit. But I mean, like, they gotta do better than this, man. On Netflix, you gotta do better than this. Just interview after interview after interview. That's not gonna cut it with the casual audience, dog. The casual audience needs something to sink their teeth into, and none of this is it. It's not it. So this shit was boring. I give tonight's show a fucking 0 out of 10. It was absolutely awful. I'll give it a 1 out of 10 because we saw CM Punk wrestle tonight. And anytime CM Punk, an actual star wrestles, right? That's a good thing. Even though it was against Sami Zayn is in a fucking main event 2 weeks in a row. It's unacceptable. Unacceptable. But yeah, this has been your boy. Let me know what y'all think in the comments. Like and subscribe if you want to hear some more. You feel me? And I'll see you motherfuckers in the next one. All right? Fuck it. I'll see y'all motherfuckers in the next one. Peace.